When I tell
That's it. All education on me, execution on you. One thing I can't do, bro, and it's something that is hard. I know it's hard mentally for you. So coaching, this thing with coaching, let me let you understand how coaching works. Let me tell you something. We got to be comfortable. We got to be comfortable understanding that I can never, ever get out there with you on your business and make your business go up. I can't make you wake up at 8 o'clock. I can't make you answer all the phone calls. I can't make you answer the emails. I can't make you do the daily operations. I can't make you have good customer service. I can't make you over deliver. I can't make you discipline and show up every day for you. You have to do that. And without that X factor, you know what I always talk about: hustle, execution, and grind. If you don't got those three, you can't do no business. I don't give a damn if it's rental car, Airbnb, credit repair, plumbing, motherfucking hairstylist. I don't give a fuck what you do. I cannot make you do the work. I cannot make you want to grind. I can't make you show up. But what I can do is give you the information. Now, that's my job. You feel me? Ain't nobody going to say that I ain't give them the information.
That's
fact. You hear what I'm saying? They can say a whole lot of shit. Look, listen, Trails. They can say a whole lot of shit, but they can't say I didn't give them the information. But guess what? I'll tell you 100% that's going to not be given to y'all. What's not a requirement? I can't give you the execution. I can't.
No.
Even if you show up let me tell y'all something else. Even if y'all show up for a month and do everything I said, if you drop the ball next month, it's over, my dude.
Exactly, bro.
If you drop the ball the next month after that, it's over.
Man.
This shit came from me. Bro,
this shit came.
Huh? Go ahead.
You ever tried to help somebody, bro? Like, I had one client. She was a single mother. She had like 4 kids, bro. And I tried to help her, bro. I told her, I said, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on this little payment thing. If you are late one time, you got to pay $5,000. And I gave her that. You know, she was like, I'm never going to be late. I'm never going to be late. I'm going to do everything you say. Bro, I'm telling you, dog, wasting my time, dog. All these excuses, because I'm a by any means type person. Like, when I was sleeping at Walmart or Waffle House, I still made it I did what I had to do, bro. It wasn't no excuse. Oh, I got Crohn's disease. I didn't see my son for a year. It wasn't no, oh, I'm sad. I don't feel good. I'm sick. By any means, I moved around every single room in Atlanta.
That's the real life, though. That's the real life. Bro, I was driving Uber. I was sleeping in my whip. I was driving 16 hours a day, 7 days a week while I was fixing my credit, bro. This was in 2015, 2016. You feel what I'm saying? I'm driving so much, bro. Let me tell you, I'm making $2,800 a week, but I made that. So when I tell people that, they really don't believe that. I said I was making $2,800 a week driving Uber and Lyft, right? Yeah. They don't believe it. So I'll be like, no, look, let me tell you how I was driving. And you won't know unless you ever drive as much as me. You won't even know that they give you bonuses for driving more. You unlock a different status on Lyft, like gold and platinum status, where they give you more awards weekly. If you hit this many amount of trips, you get this much bonus. If you make this much more on top of that, you get this much bonus. If you get this much more on, you get another bonus. And then guess what? When they kicked me off the Uber app, I would jump straight on Lyft.
How did you get, bro? They didn't even let me, bro. When I tell you, listen, how did you get that job? They kept telling me I couldn't even work. When I was homeless and I tried to go and get the car, I needed somewhere to sleep because the girls kept kicking me out their cribs. You know what I'm saying? Because that was what I was doing. So I tried to get a car with Uber. My brother actually sent me $250 for the deposit.
Right.
I was supposed to.
Oh no, that program was hard because everybody wanted those cars, so you had to get lucky a little bit.
No, because I had a ticket on my stuff. It's like,
oh yeah, moving violation.
Bro, every single time I thought I was gonna be able to get it. Okay, I'm gonna drive all week. I'm gonna do this. The devil came in and knocked it out my hands, bro. Every time.
Listen, it was just wasn't supposed to be for you. That wasn't your path. So me in particular, that was my in particular window into entrepreneurship. That's how I smelled blood. So like when people try to say, oh, I can't do it, nigga, I used to hop up in the Toyota Prius. I'm 6'5", dog. I'm 6'5". I used to hop up in the Toyota Prius, my nigga. And I used to push that Prius to the limit. I'm talking about, bro, I was picking everybody up. Look, somebody I remember somebody put a stain on my seats. They was tan. I was driving all day and I was about to hit my goal. Nigga, I drove straight to motherfucking AutoZone, bought me them leather seats, threw that bitch right on the back seat right then and kept driving. And then I used to drive and I used to get taken out so far. I went out to Alpharetta one time and it was real late. was like 12 at midnight. I was driving all day. I said, I'm gonna just take a nap. I ended up waking up at like 5 in the morning and shit. I went in the gas station, grabbed the deodorant, put the deodorant on my pits, and kept driving. I started driving right there in the morning, switched apps. I went from Lyft to Uber, and I drove all day, bro. I made $2,800 a week, sometimes more, every week. This is the most money I ever made, and I'm fixing my credit the whole time. I'm repairing my credit the whole time, bro. So let me tell you something. Now I got my Jeep Wrangler going out. I'm making 4 racks a month on Toro. So I'm like, damn, I'm making like $3,800 a month. This shit crazy. Damn. So then guess what? I said, you know what? My credit up now. I'm about to go ahead and give me some more whips. I go get me more whips. I get like 4 whips at the same time. I throw all them bitches on Turo. They busted. Now they making so much money, I don't even got to drive Uber no more. So guess what I said? I said, look, I remember I was making $2,800 a week, so I don't want to really stop making that money I was making. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and throw that my fucking Prius and see how that shit do. That's how I learned the economy car play. I gave that shit to somebody. That nigga took that bitch for a year. He had that bitch for a whole year.
How much you make on that one?
Bro, I paid for it. It's paid off. And then I made like another 12, 13,000 on a Prius that I paid 6 racks for. I paid it off and then made 13 racks on top of it, then sold it to that same nigga who had it the whole time. I said, here, just give me another $2,000. You can have that motherfucker. And then went and got a whole nother one. I went and got a Ford Fusion hybrid, Honda Accord hybrid, did the same shit with them. So that's how I had to start to get in the game. It was no cheat in the grind. It was no cheat in the grind. I ain't have no layup to it. I had to literally fight out the game. I had to work my way up tier to tier in credit. I started getting higher in cars. So that means I started making more money daily. Instead of the long-term money, I was making the short money. So I was like, all right, bet. I can make, if I get a Urus, I can make $30,000 in a month. But one Urus. If I get 2 Uruses, I can make $60,000 in a month. If I get 3 Uruses, I can make $90,000 in a month while still holding my economy cars that's making cash flow of $1,000 a month. I said, bet. I could not cheat the grind. If my cars didn't go out, I would not eat. I had Airbnb, same time. My Airbnbs was not booked, bro. I would not go to sleep. I would not go to sleep until I got somebody in them. Look, if they didn't hit me on the app, nigga, I was on Instagram posting like a motherfucker. Oh, I got a luxury stay in the middle of Midtown. If you want it for the month, it's going for this price. Better hit me up quick. It's only one left.
Bro, that's a
scarcity. That's how, hey, look. So this how I learned. This how I learned the scarcity is going to sell more. It's only one left. You playing with a trick with your words. It's only one at all. It's only one left. You better get it quick. Now I got 2. Oh man, I got 2. It's only one left. You better hurry up and get it. Somebody just came to check it out. Oh man, I need that. Say the Airbnb for me. Say the Airbnb for me. Look, now I got 10 of them. Hey, look, it's only one left. Let me know. 10 niggas hit me up. Boom. I understand the scarcity. That's how I learned how to play with words and make sure people can get my shit booked. If my Airbnbs and my cars wasn't booked, I didn't eat, dog. Yeah. So now when somebody trying to tell me, oh yeah, it don't work, I'm like, nigga, you just cheating the grind. You want to skip steps. You don't want to put in no work.
But this is the thing, bro. This is real talk. I had to understand, like, you see how naturally I compared. I was like, man, I tried to drive Uber. I tried to do that, right? I feel like, oh my God, bro.
It's January, baby. It's January. It's January.
Look. This real talk, bro. I'm glad I had this conversation with you, bro, because it made me look at my story. Like, I like the fact that we had some adversity and some tribulations, because it actually builds you to the entrepreneur that you're gonna be. When I was homeless, I was out here. I moved to Atlanta to be a songwriter. That's what I came out here to do. My first day here, I was on stage with Lucci, Young Dro. I paid my way to get on stage. The security guard took the money. I got on stage. I said I was supposed to go back to Wisconsin, bro. After AC3C, you know what that is, right?
Yeah, I performed that before.
Yeah, so I performed. I was supposed to be here for my birthday, AC3, whatever that thing is called.
A3C, it's called A3C Hip Hop Festival.
To go back home, but all the girls was going crazy when I was performing. I said, dang, this is what it feels like. I can't go back home. Bro, my dumb ass stayed at, I'm supposed to cuss. But my decision was I stayed at this hotel called the A-Loft, spent all my money. I came down here with $2,000. I thought, when I'm from Milwaukee, if you got $2,000 in your pocket, that's a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that $3,000 was going to last me, bro, a long time. Bro, that lasted me 2 weeks. I had 2 outfits that I wore for like 4 months straight, dog, and I switched them up and alternated. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, dog, I ended up in some crib in Douglasville. staying in this room with this crazy veteran dude. Then I ended up in Lithonia in this room with a whole bunch of people. I'm talking about, then I ended up at Walmart. I'm talking about the story was crazy. But one thing I did, bro, because I got to make some money. So I would go on Instagram and look up all these singers that had 5,000, 10,000 followers, right? Because I had Brian Michael Cox following me. You know who that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he was following me, people saw he had a blue. So I would cap and be like, you know, Brian Michael Cox, that's the homie, you know what I'm saying? Let me write some music for you. And they will pay me $1,500, $1,000, $500. So every single day I hit up like 100 people to write music. And then that got me into a situation when I was at Atlantic Records, when I ended up getting called up there to do it. But I'm talking about that. It's like, I understand that hustle thing. And then I tried to drive the Uber. I have Crohn's disease, so I fall asleep randomly when I drive. So like that wouldn't have been a good look for me anyway. I probably would be locked up right now trying. So it's like, I feel like everybody got their way of getting to where they got to go, bro. And you can't cheat the grind. You got to, and you can't. You just got to go through it. But I feel like that's why here's certain clients or people that come to us with these excuses. They'll call me an asshole. Oh, you don't have.
Right, but I don't care about them. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I don't care about the excuses, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care about the excuses. You gotta not care about it.
I built up that wall now where it doesn't affect me when they say stuff like that, because I get tired of explaining myself. Like, you did not go through what I went through and you still complaining. Like, what is get it done, bro? What is you complaining for? You didn't have, I showered at Walmart and fell asleep when I had to sleep on that. You know, the Walmart toilets is hard. I used to have to sleep and then the lights turn off automatically because they got the sensors. I will wake up every 30 minutes and be like, it's in bed, then walk out and act like I was on the phone. Like, hey, bro, I'm telling you, dog. But I understand that's why some of us entrepreneurs are the way we are, because we really came from the mud. A lot of people think this stuff was given to us. So like, y'all are lucky. I'm not lucky, bro. I'm blessed, but I'm not lucky. I really put the odds in my favor. I could have went back to Wisconsin.
Can't cheat. The moral of the story, y'all, is that you can't cheat the grind. So a lot of people literally, they'll see us now, though, bro. They'll see us now. I see it all the time. I see people, they say, oh, you came from privilege. You came from privilege. I'll be like, listen, man. Every crib that I had growing up, my first 4 houses that I remember had roaches all in the kitchen.
Bro, I have friends that my roaches had names.
Nigga, on God, let me tell you something. Like, I literally, bro, I love telling the story because it's so true to me, bro, because I thought it was normal. Because I used to talk about it. When I first moved down south, I used to tell people, like, yeah, you know when you hit the kitchen lights and the cockroaches scatter everywhere? Niggas would be like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. They never seen that. But every crib that I moved into was like that. Yeah. Like for the first 4 houses. So that was normal. And my mom was very clean. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it was their house. We were just visitors. We moved into the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We moved into their house. Them roaches been there a long time before we got there. So at the end of the day, like that's what I come from. That's what I know. My mom know what she knows. She got street knowledge. My mom, I'm gonna post it on YouTube today. Like when I was on live, my mom, I did an interview with her. She said, she said, I learned how to start making money from your dad and from this other dude who she had me calling uncle, right? Mm-hmm. This her and them two, she learned how to make money. I was like, how? She was like, he taught me how to sell drugs. That's what my mom knew. That's what she grew up on. And then she started working in a nursing home. You feel what I'm saying? And my dad drive trucks, but still sell work. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit. So this is what they knew. So that's what I learned. That's where I came from. I ain't know nothing other than that, right? But they didn't teach us that. They didn't put that on us to go sell drugs and nothing like that. They was like, yo, go hoop. Yeah. Go hoop. They said, go hoop. My mom was, when I was in high school, my parents didn't live with me. My parents did not live with me in high school at all. My mom worked overseas. She was working as a contractor along the government, like doing the food. You know what I'm talking about? Like in Qatar, and she was in like Afghanistan, but she wasn't in the military. She was working alongside them as a contractor. So she made like good money. She made like $110,000 a year, $120,000 a year. Mm-hmm. And good money for us, for like lower middle class. And she was making that much money. And we lived in the United States, and I was in 11th grade. My brother was in 10th grade, and we didn't have no parent supervision. We just going to high school. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have nobody to tell us, oh, make sure you get up today to go to school. We just had to go to school. You know what I'm saying? That right there could have made me say, if I wasn't who I am, the disciplined person who I am, guess what I would have been doing? I would have dropped out of school. I would have not finished school. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody who's going to check me if I don't go to class. I don't got nobody checking my grades and make sure my grades is good, but guess what we did though? Look, my brother just jumped on here. Facts. My little brother just jumped on here. Facts. Me and my brother living by himself. And guess what? We hooped competitively, right? So I went to Liberty County High School to finish my senior year by myself. My mom said, got my coach to be able to be my supervision, and I live with my coach's mom. I live with my coach's mom in Hinesville, Georgia, to finish my senior year of high school. No paper. My mom sent money, like $200 a month for us to get by. My brother, he was in Savannah by himself in an apartment, by himself, finishing his junior and senior year. We had to be disciplined by ourselves with no supervision right there. So, like, and we ain't had no bread. We were just little young boys. They were staying in a fucking 2-bedroom apartment in Savannah. And I'm in Hinesville, staying in my coach's mom's house, going to high school, playing ball, waiting until I got to go to college to get in a scholarship. You dig what I'm saying? I'm waiting to get my scholarship. My brother waiting to get his scholarship. He go to New Mexico, I go to North Carolina. You dig what I'm saying?
Wait, y'all both got scholarships?
Nigga, my brother, I went to Gardner Webb. My brother went to New Mexico. My brother was a McDonald's All-American nominee and finished school by himself.
Man, that light-skinned dude, man, get
My
out.
brother got 2 master's degrees.
Believe me, I know y'all, bro. Y'all fired, dog.
Look, my brother got 2 master's degrees. And guess what? He had everything against him. Like, when he was coming out of school, he was making little mistakes, and he got out of it by himself. He made a decision to say, fuck that shit, and got his shit together. Went to college and played ball. It ain't work out for none of us playing ball. So guess what? We had to get to work. My brother never had a job before, ever. My brother never had a job, and then he came to Atlanta, and he met me in Atlanta, and then we got to work. My brother did whatever I was on, he was on. So we had to make it make sense. If I found a job, I got him a job. If I started driving Uber, my brother started driving Uber. You feel what I'm saying? So guess what? We had to make it make sense. We had to make it make sense as adults. After we had to learn entrepreneurship by ourselves. We didn't have no mentor to show us, hey, if you put money in this type of account, it's going to add this type of account. We had to go everything from experience. We had to literally open up a business bank account. We had to get business credit. We had to get our personal credit up by ourselves. And then guess what we learned from? Experience. So we made a whole bunch of mistakes. We had to learn from our experience and never make the same mistake twice. So we ain't come from privilege. But guess what? It's all it is. So when people say that to me, or when they say that to my brother, all we say is, thank you.
But wait, okay, I got a question. I got to be honest.
Appreciate that, because I don't look like what I came from. I don't look like how I was raised. I'm from Southwest Philly, dog.
Look,
like,
bro,
we grew up on rumbling. We rumble in Philly. We rumble, box, and we hoop.
Do you think that you tell your story enough, or do you keep, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't really tell it. I tell it when I'm asked. I tell it when I'm asked or when it's provoked. It's no point for me to tell my story like unsolicited, because guess what? Really, until I won, nobody cared about my story until I won. So it really wasn't a point for me to tell my story until I won. Nobody cares about what you've been through, because guess what? Like I said at the beginning of this live, no matter what excuse, no matter what your life got going on, no matter what you contemplated, no matter what type of trauma you went to, there is somebody that's way worse than you out here, because everybody's going through shit every single day. All of us are stressed. Yeah. All of us got bills. All of us are the main character in our own life. So when I'm going out there saying my problems, look, I go say my problems to you, Trails, right? If I go out there and say my problems to you, nigga, I'm the main character in my life, not yours. So you don't give a damn because you got your own problems. So what the fuck I'm telling you my problems for? Because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I shouldn't. Let me tell you why it's no point for me to tell you my problems. Because even if I tell them to you, you can't change nothing for me. I can only change something for me. Even if I tell you all the excuses in the world, you cannot do nothing for me. Only I can do it for me. So guess what? Me telling my story until I won ain't mean shit. So now when I say it, now it can resonate with people, because they're going to feel like, okay, damn, you know what? Mitch made it, and he's where I was before. He came from where I came from before. He lived the life that I lived before, and now he in a different space, and I can be in a different space. Other than that, all I'm saying is I'm struggling, and I've always been struggling. I'm struggling today. I was struggling then. Oh, thank you, God. It's me telling my story for no reason. So that's why it really doesn't, I don't unsolicitedly like just tell my story, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. This is what I want to say, though. This is the hard part about us. I'm like, okay, this is the hard part about having some success in your life, or major success. A lot of people that are where I used to be, they only see where I'm at now, right? They don't understand that there was a place that I was before this that they should want to be as well. So let me explain this. So, like, for example, a lot of people want to make $100,000 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people don't remember them days when he was making $10,000 a month, and that's a blessing too. That's the part I'm starting to see. Like everybody wants I want the Rolls Royce. I want the Lamborghini. You don't even know how to make $5,000 a month. And that's the
Right.
way I do my coaching. It's more like realistic coaching. Like I'm gonna help you with your mindset, and I'm gonna show you how to gradually get somewhere. Because it's like, I think you or Maddie were the one that told me this. Or maybe it was Corey too. Everybody, you don't have to show everybody how to get to where you at. Some people need to get where, okay, I need to learn how to make $4,000 a month.
Right.
I need to make $6,000 a month. That's the only reason I feel like soliciting our stories, not soliciting, but telling our stories. Like me saying that I was homeless a year and a half ago and seeing where I'm at right now, that can, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait till I get to the billions of dollars, because I feel like I'm so far off that people are going to only look at that big. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
right.
Tell our story while that's why I like what Maddie does with the document the process, because you can actually see. A lot of people going to look at you, Mitch, and be like, damn, bro, it must have been easy. But they don't know that. That's why with the way you speak and your personality, bro, I feel like you telling your story more would be super productive, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
That would be dope.
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that at all. And I want to just say, while we on this live, another one of my mentees or students just told me that they just thanked me for them this is what the coaching do. He got a $20,000 line of credit with American Express just off the game. And that's what I like to do. That's what it's a part of. Had I not been doing this, Trails, had we not been talking on this live, had we not been having the podcast, had we not been doing mentorships, this dude right here, he would have never seen me had I never got on Instagram, and he wouldn't have got this $20,000 line of credit. And I know earlier before he told me he got the Apple credit card. Oh, yo, and he told me, yo, it works. He got my 24-hour heart inquiry removal. All this shit right here. Yo, it works. This man like, yo, it works. He like, I got the Apple credit card. He like, yo, I got $20,000 American Express. Like, had I not done this, bro, you dig what I'm saying? Look, Trail, I think this is what I think about. This is what I think about. Fuck all of the shit. Fuck all of the cars and all of that.
Yeah. The impact.
Had I not got on this motherfucker, bro. Had I not got on this live, had I not got on Instagram and started teaching people what I be doing, what I've been doing, Trails. Before Instagram, my boy, you know. Yeah. Before Instagram, I was that boy. I'm going to just keep it a bean. I'm just keeping it 100,000. I was that boy. And my brother Neo told me, man, Mitch, you being selfish, dog. You doing all of these things. You living in the penthouse. You got every car everybody want, and you ain't even teaching nobody how to do that. Had I not got on the gram, had I not met Neo, and he told me that, I would have never been able to make this shit happen. I got people that literally get on my live and literally learn how to fix their credit, change their mindset on how they view their family. They thinking they don't know the difference between family and relatives. They thinking that their relatives owe them something because they were born by blood. No, you can choose your family.
Damn.
You can choose your family.
Wait.
Some people never, they really think, some people, had I not got on this YouTube shit, on this live, they never would have thought. They'd be like, you know what? Somebody who I'm inspired by, who I look up to, Mitch, this nigga just said he going through the same thing I'm going through. He had to make the choice to choose his family versus his relatives, and that got him to level up. Making that decision, making a decision to be on live or be on Instagram has changed motherfucking thousands of people's life. I don't give a damn if I get another Lambo ever. If I can keep making this change to people's life, I can sleep like a baby, bro. They can say anything they want, bro. I got so many haters, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I got so many haters, I love it, because guess what? The love outweighs the hate because I focus on the love.
Yeah. No, that's the part that people don't know how to, but that's because of what, like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm so glad I got my situation, bro. The reason I know that relatives don't mean what you said, relatives and family, is that what you said?
The difference between relatives and family. So families you can choose, relatives you can't. That's blood.
So my mom, I don't put nothing past nobody on this earth, bro. So when I was 15, I found out I was adopted. I found out my mom put bleach and Pine-Sol in me and my twin sister bottle when we was 2.
Crazy.
She wanted to get rid of us. When I found that out, on top of me being bullied, not fitting in, girls wasn't rocking, all the stuff that I've been through, I said, fuck everybody. I don't trust if your mama could do that to you. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people look at things they've been through and be like, why me? Why me? But then when you get 28 years old, you're like, damn, I'm kind of glad that happened, because now I understand that, wait, just because they're your family don't mean they got your best interest. You carried me for 9 months and my sister. Well, she was a crackhead, so she had us at like 6 months. How can you do that? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy that people think, man, that's crazy. I'm blessed, bro. I never have to have that. Oh, this is my family. This is my mom and dad. And I mean, I don't care. I honor my mother and father because it says that in the Bible. Even though my dad just died like a month ago, I just buried him. But like, I honor them, but I don't have to tolerate certain things because I have boundaries set up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, no, it get deep, bro. It get deep. I love the fact that we can use what we've been through and use it as a positive thing, bro.
No, it's because look, people going through all of this shit. We are all going through, like, when we think about our shit is bad, bro, like all that shit you talking about, like when I think about shit that happened to me when I was younger and shit, and I used to, when I first realized what it was, because you know, when you younger, you don't know what the fuck shit is. When you get older, then you can really sit there and be like, oh damn, that shit did happen to me. Shit like that happened to you when you're younger. You really think of yourself as like a victim or some shit, but then you can be like, yo, it could be way worse though. It could be way worse. I couldn't have this mind that I have. I couldn't have these opportunities I have, the way I speak, the friends that I have now. I wouldn't be able to even operate the way I operate. So we all go through real shit.
Wait, this is my last bar. This is my last bar.
Wait. Everybody on this live, though, I want this to really register. Because we all think that we think that we're very, very unique when it comes to these traumas and these things that happen to us. But this shit is common because the world is not black and white like we want it to be.
Sure ain't.
The world is not, we want the good people to be, people are good. People are not, or mostly all people are good. You ever did a job application, they ask that question over and over again, they make you fill out the bubbles? Most people in the world are good people, right? And they want you to say yes. They want the world to be black and white and not gray, but the world is a gray area. You feel what I'm saying? So just think about this. Everybody is going through these crazy things that the world brings into it. Now, since we know that, and we know that it's here, we got racism, we got all these structural things that's fucked up against us. We got people who talk down on us. We got weak mentalities. At the end of the day, what we do have is a lot more than the 98%. Most people are fucked up. A lot of people are born deaf. A lot of people are born mute. Some people are born paraplegic. There are people who are born with motherfucking 6 fingers. There are people born with 2 heads. Think it's a game. We think it's black and white. We got so much shit going for us. And we focus on ourselves thinking that we're singled out in the world and our life is so fucked up. The world is fucked up. In a fucked up world, we got to push through. That's what my name stands for. In a fucked up world, we got to push through anyway because nobody's going to do it for us. We gotta wear the pants in our life. So a lot of people are waiting for somebody to come save us, right? Trails, I can be like, yo, man, I know something. Like, I'm not changing nothing. Just imagine I'm thinking like this. Something coming for me, man. I know something going to change. Like nobody's coming to save us. We got to tighten our belt up, put on our socks, put on our boots, and go out there and work this shit. We got to push through because the world is not going to change. Only we can change. The world is already the world. The world is the world.
Mitch, look, bro. I'm learning. The more I've been getting in my faith and focused on God, dog, this is what I've been realizing, right? There's a Bible scripture that says all you have to do, if you believe in Jesus Christ, and say he rose and died for our sins, you go to heaven, right? All right. I realized that a lot of people, bro, treat life like this. All I have to do is believe, right? They say, all I have to do is believe in myself, and it's going to happen. All I have to do is believe in my marriage. It's going to be a good marriage. All I have to do is believe in Jesus Christ, and I'm going to go to heaven. Don't nobody want to put work in for nothing. I'm real, even with religion. You think all you got to do is, you think because you go out and drink and have sex with all these people and do all these things and you're going to go to heaven just because you believe that God is real. You think because you love your wife and that you paying bills, you could cheat on your wife and do all these things just because I'm telling you, bro, that believe word I feel like is what our problem is, but it's not our fault too. They tell us when we was kids that we could do anything that we want to do, right? This is why I don't tell my son about Santa Claus or Easter or none of that stuff. Because all that did was actually kill our work ethic and our imagination, our creativity. They told us from our first 5 years of our life, what do you want to do? I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a basketball player, right? And they say, good, dude, you can do whatever you want to do, little Montreal. And then what happened when you go into 5th grade? Hey, you might be able to be an astronaut. They start killing off, the Easter Bunny not real. Santa Claus ain't real. The toys on Toy Story not real. Everything that they told us for the first 10 years of our life, is not real anymore, right? Why tell somebody something like that for years? That's like being faithful, like lying to your wife for 10 years and she finally found out you cheating on her. A lot of this stuff, like somebody said something about healing, bro. I feel like a lot of us, instead of us thinking about the money and the business, we got to really think about it's deeper than that, bro. It's really deep, dog. We living through this life, like you said, it's not black and white. It go far, bro. So it's like, that's a bar to me, dog. Like, we got to stop with that, oh, just because I believe this is going to work out, these things are going to come for me because I've been through so much in life. Or like me, I could say, you know what? I've been through a lot. I'm going to be successful because I've been through a lot. That's a horrible mindset. No, it's like we victims. We act like victims, dog.
I mean, all it is even if we are victims, even if we are, oh well, like after we understand that we victims, then what? You get what I'm saying? Even if we are victims, even if something happened to us in life and it's not right and we're victims and we're socially fucked up, okay, now what?
What you gonna do?
Now what? I'm a victim. It's just like we was having a conversation in here. We was talking about a lot of the cultural stuff and a lot of the racial stuff and why black people in our community are this and that. I said, okay, look. So she was like, oh, I don't want us to have the victim mindset. I don't want us to have the victim mindset. Okay, all right. So now that we understand that we target it and we know that this stuff happened to us, because she said she wants the culture to be taught to us why some of us were already here and this, that, and the third. A lot of us weren't slaves. Just think about this, bro. Even if we know the knowledge, even if we know this, then what?
What are you going to do with it?
What are you going to do? Trails, hey, bro, you're black. Society doesn't like that much, man. You might get hated on a little bit. You know what? A lot of cops are going to kind of target you. Banks are going to target you based off your name. You know, what are you going to do? Okay, now that we know what's up, let's devise a plan. It's economical. We know that. With the money comes the power. With the money comes the power. Okay, cool. They hating on me because of my name. They can tell I'm black. I got to start a business that sounds like a business. Boom. Get it under my business. Call it a day. Nothing hard about that. No rocket science. You know what I'm saying?
I got somebody told me, Trail, a white person told me this. And I didn't get offended. They said, I thought a white person owned We Can't Survive. That was a compliment to me, bro. I'm sorry. I don't take that as an insult. The fact, like, it's like we're so big on the little petty things, dog. Like, you understand?
It's just a distraction, bro.
It's
a distraction. It's very little that someone can do to me that I would take offensive. It's like do a race. If I'm not distracted by it. I could care less. Let me tell you why I can care less. It does nothing to me. It does. You could call me the N-word, all of that shit. It don't do nothing to me. If I go up in a Starbucks and they say, oh, they don't want me to stay here, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go to a Starbucks that want me to be there.
That's what I'm saying. Why do we gotta fight?
I'm not going to try to let's do a march and get the Starbucks shut down. I don't give a damn if that Starbucks shut down or not. Yeah. I'm gonna go home and sleep like a baby. Oh, they didn't want me there. I'll go to one that wants me. Like we be fighting for rights for shit that it's like if you had a club, Trails, you got a club, and I go up in the club and you kick me out the club. I'm gonna shut down your club because you kick me out, or am I gonna go to a club that wants me, my business, my money?
You're gonna go.
Why would I want to get your club shut down? I don't give a fuck if your club is open, my nigga. Like, I don't give a damn. So we gotta stop being distracted by this shit. All it does is just get us riled up. It get us in our feelings. It get us distracted. It get us posting about it. It get us distracted more. And then guess what? You done drop all of these bags. You done got steamed. You talking to white people funny. You talking to every time we having a conversation. Look, it doesn't do nothing for you. Look for the solution. Look for the solution to it.
Who did you start hanging around right away before when you started transitioning? Because I think like my life changed when I really started hanging around y'all. So who did you hang around that really started helping you change your mindset?
My mindset?
Yeah.
It's always been something wrong with me. I'm gonna tell you right now. So let me tell you how the world is before I even say this answer. Most people are sheeple, right?
Sheep, right? Is that what you meant to say? Sheep?
Most people are sheeple. That's the word, sheeple. Meaning that most of us are followers. Humans are followers by nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
So understanding that fact means that but inside of the world, there are innovators that create things, right? There are creatives inside the innovation. Because a lot of our ideas feel unique, but they're not unique. We've seen it somewhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So just say like, oh yeah, I automatically start wearing flare jeans. And I say, oh, I created that flare jean style. But no, the Migos been wearing them shits for like probably the last 3 years. Right?
Mm-hmm. Or
you dig what I'm saying? I saw it there, but I didn't pay attention to it. But now I'm rocking it. And guess what? They're going to give me credit for it because I'm me and I got my own group of people. And I'm going to, in my mind, think that I created this swag, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Now, there are creatives. There's an Elon Musk. There are, you know, Steve Jobs type niggas, even Kanye West type niggas that create things that aren't there, right? Mm-hmm. And then people follow suit. So inside of that, there are people who like are weirdly disciplined, weirdly innovative, and weirdly can do something that they can manifest something that isn't here on the world. Like there's nothing like it. There might be little small things that spark the idea that are similar, but there's nothing like it. That's where the innovators come in. So me in particular, I've always been a person who has went against what everybody's doing. Does that make sense?
Too. That was me too.
I'm just being 100. I just want to tell a story and give it factually. Now, growing up, I've like when people say, "Oh, I don't smoke or drink," I've never smoked or drink. Never. You feel me?
Yeah.
Never. So I say that to say this. I also, when I was in a relationship, so when I was even in high school, I didn't cheat on my girlfriends. Even in high school. You dig what I mean?
Yeah.
I've always been this way. I've always been a person, like when I was younger, when I grew up, I was a person that when I see something, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? When I see something, I can do it. I always could dance. That's why y'all see me dancing and shit. You know I could dance. I bust your ass in a dance contest.
Whatever.
What?
You were scared the other day, nigga.
No, it wasn't about scaredness. I already seen you, and I put your shit under. But I can sing. I can sing, right? I can dance. I can rap. I would do gymnastics. You feel what I'm saying? I can flip. I can skate. I can rollerblade. I can four-wheel skate. I can drive. I can do BMX. I can skateboard. I can snowboard. Anything that I saw visually. When I got my first bike, I never had training wheels. I got on it and just rode it. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never had training wheels. I was that type of person growing up. So things came to me a little bit more easier than the average person. My brother, I don't know, my brother's still alive, but he can tell you how it was when we grew up. I could literally do whatever I wanted to do, like whatever I saw. So now, I think that question is like this. Who did I start hanging around to change my mindset? Yeah. I don't think I started hanging around anybody to change my mindset as far as just life. But as far as financially, the trigger for that was a budgeting meeting that I had at the jail.
Oh, okay. That's yeah. Okay.
So financially, it changed from me going to a budgeting meeting in a combination with the women that I was dating. You know what I mean? When I think about it in essence. A combination of the women that I was dating, because I was dating this girl, she introduced me to a lot of entrepreneurial things. She had more money than me. She came to me. She had like 20 racks at the time. I didn't have that much money. She had that stacked up from her working 3 jobs. She worked at a lawyer office. She did taxes, and she did a bartending. But she had like 20 racks stacked. She put it in a bank account, and she was like, "Yo, I want you to put money in this bank account with me." Mm-hmm. So she was showing me, without me seeing it, I seen what she was doing. And another girl, she was like very, very intellectual. She was a corporate lady. She worked as a financial planner, and she basically, was talking a lot of those terms, and she was saying a lot of things about investment portfolios and things of that nature. And then this budgeting meeting that got me to get my credit together changed my mindset financially about finances. Now, as far as understanding the world and for what it is, that didn't come from hanging around people. That came from traveling. So I started traveling a lot, and that got me real comfortable with understanding how spoiled we are, how privileged we are in the United States, and the differences between our mentalities and why it's working. I was able to look outside looking in and see how the world worked the way it worked. You dig what I'm saying? So I started traveling to different countries, Africa, Jamaica, Colombia. I'm starting to see, okay, cool. Like, there are people who don't have what we have. They don't have credit systems. They don't have Social Security. They don't have government assistance. They don't have that shit. So we got all of that shit off gate just from being born here. Privileged, super lucky. And then I started being able to dissect, like, because I never was offensive to words. Like when people if somebody can call me the N-word, I never would get mad about that. So as far as how I felt about race, I could understand how it works. I could understand the power dynamic. I could understand how they can control us mentally with our race. You get what I'm saying? There's one race, it's the human race, but culturally we're different, right? So like I said, I can sit here and dissect like why that will work and why it even matters, why I give a fuck about them being racial to me. It's all about economics.
That's it.
And I seen it. I can see what it is. It's about money. If we had money and leverage, they would never do this to us. They never would talk to us like that. They never would say this shit to us because they would need our money. They would need our resources. They would need it. So they couldn't do the shit that they do to us. So all it means to me is that if I get the bag, then it won't mean much to me. And then guess what? I started getting the bag up and it doesn't mean anything. I got my own land. I can get my own home. I can have my own wealth. I can create my own businesses. I can create my own streets if I want to. So then I don't have to worry about who's talking to me. I can choose what I look at on TV. I don't have to look at the news where they talking about racism. I can choose to look at what I want to and put into my brain and look at what my diet is. I started to kind of see what the deal was. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, cool. So then guess what? It really didn't factor into my life in any way. It doesn't factor into my family life either too. If I could pay for their shit, if they're not worried about when they get pulled over, oh yeah, they stressed out. They don't gotta worry about that for real. I mean, we some stuff we can't control. We can't control if there's a racist cop who tries us and shit like that. We can't do nothing about that. But what we can control is we make sure all of our paperwork is legitimate. We can't control what we say and do. We control how we move. We control what businesses we shop at. What's up, Brody? We can control what we do. So all I had to understand was, I could create the dream life I want where it doesn't mean nothing to me if this government gives me shit. The government don't got to give me no stimulus package because my bag is secure. Why you got to give me a stimulus check? I don't need it. Guess what everybody did who got their stimulus checks? They gave them to me.
And they needed another one.
Yeah, they gave them to me. Everybody who got a stimulus check, I didn't have to get one. I ain't had to get a stimulus check because everybody who got one, they gave it to me 10 times over, 20 times over, 30 times over. So hey, Mitch, I own real estate. I own businesses. I own companies. It's like, at the end of the day, that's what those, because money isn't shit. Money just pays for shit of value. So all the people who got them PPP loans, them SBA loans, when there was an influx of money coming from there, guess where it went to? The business owners, the mortgage owners, the loan owners. You know what I'm saying? So once you understand that, you're going to understand that they have no power. Oh my God, they're treating us so bad. They won't let us do this. Nigga, if you buy your own land, build up your own community, your own houses, and your own system, you don't give a fuck about that shit.
But that's what I'm saying too. When I say, that's why I asked you how did that happen? Because a lot of people, they don't have control of their thoughts. I mean, they don't have, not control of their thoughts, but they let other people, they think through other people. You know what I'm saying? For me, like when my mom and dad, that's what made me change. When I started to realize I wasn't an alien. Because I used to ask mom and dad, why are y'all Christian? And my mom would say, because my mom is a Christian. And I'd be like, what? Why are you a Democrat, Dad? Because my dad is a Democrat. What? And I used to argue with my family, my friends, the people in the hood, and all of these things. And I realized, like, damn, none of these people are thinking for themselves. Everybody's thinking. They treat everything like a hand-me-down. The thoughts, the religion, the everything, jobs, everything. I was like, but once I found one person that thought like me, I said, it got to be more. It got to be more, bro. It got to be more. It got to be another community. I found one. Let me go look for some more. And that's what happened. And once I was around people that were like-minded, I'm talking about it went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you change your circle, it's totally different. You'll understand that. You'll start to understand how the world works. Like, especially when you hang around successful people, it just is what it is, bro. Like when I started hanging around, because the circle that we have that you're talking about, that you joined into, is unlike anyone that I've ever seen ever in life. We get together, we're very, very successful, and we're Black, and we all help each other level up. Like where we're lacking, I can be like, yo, Trails, man, I don't know how to do this part. You can be like, oh, no, just do it like this. Yep. And then, and the same for you. Like if you're like, yo, Mitch, I'm trying to do this, that with my store. How can I make it do like this? Oh yeah, just do like this. I can go to Neo, man, I'm trying to do a launch. How can I do it like that? Oh yeah, just do it like this. It ain't nothing. it's just like literally we're leveling each other up, and we also support each other when we have events. We also celebrate each other's wins and losses. We help each other when we get tucked down. We pull them back up. It's unlimited resources, and the mindset is different. The technology is different. The resources are endless. So that's what it is.
But the most important part ain't even that. The most important part is when I was messed up and I ain't have nothing, I was around y'all. None of y'all made me feel like this. Not one of y'all. Not a single. Bro, when I was in the music industry, when I would be in the studios and running into I ain't even gonna say the names that I was running into.
Right.
And I was making music for them, recording their music in the studio. Bro, they treated me like, what? The fact that I was able to, that's what, when I met y'all, I completely stopped doing music. I swear, I completely stopped. Because I was like, wait a minute, bro. It is black men out here that respect women, good fathers, married, good morals, all these things. You got to understand, bro, like, I already have a strong mindset. My mama tried to kill me. A lot of things can't break me. You know what? I've been told the worst things in my life already. So it's not too much somebody can say to break me. But the fact that y'all didn't take advantage of that was crazy because I already got a strong mindset. So I already know I could be around millionaires and not feel insecure. I wore the same clothes every day for a long time. And if I could be around y'all and I feel like I'm the flyest one in the room. Because that takes mental practice, bro. That takes prioritizing, okay, how do I get rid of these insecurities? How do I love myself? How do you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all a lot for that, bro. Because y'all really, once I made my first 30K month. Remember how happy I was? I was like, Mitch, I made 30K this month. I made 30K this month. I was geeked, bro.
You was.
And
I remember.
I did that even though, and y'all said, okay, Trill, do it again. Neil, okay, Trill, do 250. Okay, Trill, let's donate a bigger check. And then Maddie giving me these, this is, bro, it's like, I love it, bro. It's real. People don't understand that's how they look at the fancy stuff. They don't understand, bro. Y'all don't make me and Justin the same. Me and Justin don't like no flashy stuff. Don't nothing make me and Justin feel like we weird for weird.
I ain't even gonna lie. Justin is a different monster.
Bro.
But also a humble beast. He got humility down pat. Like, bro, it's just, but we all have that, and that understanding is going across the board. So that is an important part that sticks out as well. Because it's not like we have an ego or nothing like that. It's not like we feel like we're beyond reach. Because we understand that, you know, we're just taking advantage of the privilege that we have. And that privilege is still just like what we said, it's a privilege. Yep. So there's no reason for us to be arrogant. There's no reason for us to be people who are not having like an open door situation where you could talk to us if you in the circle. And I ain't saying we going around and just talking to everybody and anybody. Nope. But if you're a person who we see that has value, that brings good energy, why would we not?
Organically.
Yeah, we not. Why would we not? So that's just the world, man. The world is just different. And I prefer, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. So we can take it deeper. Like me, even like just think about it like this. Like the world is like we're surrounded by horrible truths. Like we understand that we understand that slavery never stopped us in the jail, but we just numb to it. Slavery never went nowhere because we still got people doing free labor in jail. 89% of the people in jail are black.
I gotta write
minorities, right? We're numb to it. We got women who dance naked for money, and
damn it.
No, you said what?
Where's my marker at? I gotta write.
So look, slavery never ended. It's still going on. We numb to it. It's in the jails. They do free labor. They work day and night to take off some of their sentence. And for every 7 days, it gets 1 day off your sentence or some shit like that. In a lot of prisons, I worked in jail, so I know the facts. Yeah. So these people, they want to keep people in jail. If you look back up in Texas, they was like, oh, they're letting all the good workers go. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, that's one thing. That's two. So we got women who dance naked for money. It's a social norm. These women are doing this because they feel like there's nothing else they can do a lot of the times, or they're making a lot of money, and that's the way they feel like it's easiest. Now you got women in different countries who sleep with men. They literally go to certain cities just to sleep with men to pay for their kids, for their houses, things of that nature. And it's normal to people who go there because we participate in it. Yeah. The same as we participate in like porn and things of that nature. Now you got a world where these are horrible truths that live right in front of in the world, right? You know what I mean? These are horrible truths in front of us. Now, at the end of the day, anything that I come across that I know I can't change these things, right? I have to participate in the world regardless. I can't change them. So what I can do is any experience that I have with a person in that life or in the horrible truth or in the situation, I try to do my best to make sure that person feels good though. So let's just say if the strip clubs are here, they're not going nowhere. Even if I march for the rest of my life, if I get all of my followers to participate and march on strip clubs, they still gonna be here. So I understand that they're not going nowhere, and that's how some people pay their bills, right? They have children, they got mouths to feed. That's their profession of choice. So I understand that if I go to a strip club, I'm not gonna be the one. And I'm gonna go ahead because I don't get dances. I never got a dance in my life. I never got a dance from a stripper, right? So if I go to a strip club and my homies, they do get dances from them, I'm gonna make sure I turn them up. I'm gonna get the ones. I'm gonna treat them nice and make sure nobody touch them. Say anything derogatory to them. Do anything that they don't feel comfortable, and I'm gonna make sure we tighten them up, right? So I'm participating in a horrible truth, but I'm gonna make them have a good experience when they do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes.
So now, and same thing in jail. When I worked in a jail, I used to constantly have conversations like the same one that we have, and basically about what you can do financially. Oh, you don't have to do this way. There's a way for you to make money. I'm saying this in the jail. I don't know if there's any inmates that fucking follow me or they do. You can speak up now. I used to do this every time I'm in the jail. I'm giving them. I'm not going to be. Hey, yo, get your ass in the motherfucking cell when I'm in the jail. Why? I'm not like that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna talk to them the way I tell them, just like this. And every day when you go into the pod, you got to give them what's called orientation. Yeah. So you got to bring everybody out, and then you got to tell them what you expect for the day while you're there. Yeah. So when I do it, I don't talk to them derogatory. I say, look, I'm like, y'all, I'm from that. I said, so this is what it is. This is a job. I got to watch y'all while I'm here. So while I'm here, guess what? I'll treat y'all like men if y'all act like men. I'll treat y'all like inmates if y'all act like inmates. Y'all know the rules. I got a job. I get paid based off of my performance. So what has to happen while I'm in this pod, y'all got to have y'all beds made when y'all come out the cell. Look, my brother working at the jail with me, Hang Life. It's my boy Pat. I say, yo, before y'all come out the cell, y'all got to have y'all beds made. It's not because I like y'all beds made. It's not because I want to have power over y'all, but it's just a job. I said, so guess what? Y'all doors got to stay shut too. I said, another thing, y'all can't have it too loud. If my supervisor walk in here and y'all loud as shit, they going to come at my job. I might lose my job. So before I let my job get lost, I would prefer y'all participate. You dig what I'm saying? And then guess what? Whole time I'm in there in the pod, in the cell, I'm giving game. I'm talking good. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving game to them. Like, yo, look, this is what I used to do. Hey, look, I got this business venture. I did this with it. Hey, look, I've been working on my credit the whole time I'm doing this. They learning from me. It's a horrible truth that I cannot change. I'm not going to be able to stop jails no matter how many of y'all on here I get to sign a petition, no matter how many times we get on live and talk about it, go propaganda, get all these things spread around about racial injustice and the jails and the slavery system. I won't be able to change it. But guess what? While I was there, guess what I did? I did what I could do.
There you go. And that's what
you feel what I'm saying? So there's a lot of horrible truths in the world that we got to understand that it's already unfair. The world's already unfair. We can't do much about it, but what can I do while I'm here? How can I make this dancer, I'm not even gonna say stripper, how can I make this dancer feel about when she at her job, where she gotta feel like she gotta go into another space while she there working, dancing for strange men naked? How can I make this girl feel better about her job today? I ain't gonna be like, oh man, talking to her crazy over, you know what I mean? This is the only thing I can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bar, bro. I never thought about that
ever. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So we got to understand how we make people feel when we encounter them. We got to understand how so like I said, y'all, like how I started this live, I said business is business, right? I said I come through to a spot and I'm like this. Yo, man, what's up? How everybody doing? Y'all look good. I like hanging with my people. I'm just meeting these people. You know how I am. Yeah. I go out, I give game to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. Hey, what's poppin'? How everybody doing? When I walk in the gym, same thing. What's going on, y'all boys? Y'all know what it is? I do. I'm always like this. I make sure people, when they feel me in the room, before I leave, they be like, yo, Mitch was here. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna say, oh, who was that? They gonna, no, push me, Mitch was in this motherfucker, yo. You know what I mean? I walk in there and I'm vibrant. But if you start talking about business, business is business. Business is business. You talking about business. We supposed to be playing ball. You talking about business? Okay, cool. 20K, 50K. You want a one-on-one consultation? That's different. You my homie, it's different. But if you talking about business, we talking business. Yeah. So we got to understand our part. But at the end of the day, I understand when I'm still came in with vibrant energy. I still came in with infectious energy. You still going to remember me when I leave. That's why you even want to do business with me in the first place. Because you felt the energy enough to come and talk to me about business. Yep.
Oh, that's true.
You dig what I'm saying? So we got to understand that. So it is what it is. So we got to start, the change starts with us. It ain't going to change the whole world, because the horrible truths of the world are going to be here when I die. They was here before I was born. It ain't nothing new under the sun. Racism was here before I was born.
Slavery, everything.
Slavery, all that shit. Nigga, the jails was here before I was born. The strippers was here. The hookers was here before I was born. The drugs was here before I was born. Guess what? When I'm dead, they gonna be here, my boy. So guess what I can do? What I can do? I can leave my mark. I can do how I do. I can get my positive energy. I can extend my hand. You feel me?
Wait, what's her name? She said, remember, she said, the fact that I said I've never thought about that ever means that men have been conditioned to look down on women no matter what. A man should always respect a woman. Whoa, I don't know how she got that from that. That's not what.
Say it again. Say it again.
She said, the fact that this man says he never thought about that ever means that men have been conditioned to look down on women. No,
he never thought about what ever? Thought about what?
That perspective that you said, it wasn't even about the woman. That's not the part I said I didn't think about.
The man said he never thought about that ever means that men have been conditioned to look down on women. I think that was a horrible dissection of what you said.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
don't think they caught what you were saying. But he's saying that he didn't think about it in that manner. Like it's perspective. I had said another jewel the other day, Trails. I was saying that how that every day is the luckiest day of your life. Because now you start your new day. Like if I wake up today, this morning, I know everything that I did before today, so I'm at an advantage. So today is the luckiest day. I'm the smartest I've ever been today. I know the most history, the most wisdom, the most knowledge today than I did yesterday. So today is the luckiest day of my life. I'm like, have you ever thought about the privilege that you have that you wake up with your memory? You do what I'm saying? That's luck. This is the luckiest day.
Hey, that's perspective.
It is, but a lot of people never thought about it that way because does that mean we're conditioned to look down on ourselves? No, not necessarily, but every day is the luckiest day, the richest day that you've ever been alive. Because now, guess what? Today, I know everything that I knew before today, plus what I'm going to learn today. So it's the luckiest day ever. I got a chance to wake up with all of the knowledge that I had from before. So now I got an opportunity to get up and go get it with all of the info that I had from yesterday. That's crazy. This is the luckiest day of my life. Now I can go out there and go get it. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about 2014 mistakes because I already got those in the brain. Right. 2015 mistakes, I got those here too. 2016 mistakes, I got there. So 2017, I got all those lessons, and that's where them L's turn into M's. Because what it takes the L's to get to the M's. So all of these lessons that I've been getting since I was born, I have right now, today. Yesterday, I ain't have it. Today, I got new information from yesterday. So today is the luckiest day of my life. It's the richest I've ever been.
That's the bar. That's the bar. I've been preaching this one to some of my clients. I was saying that a lot of people desire to be good people. They desire to save their money. They desire to get healthy. They desire to be better in their relationships, right? But one thing that it's desire and then it's decision. You can have a desire all you want to, but when you make that decision, that's when it's it. Desire don't mean nothing. It's almost like motivation. What you gonna do with it? It's almost like the hard truth. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to get that mindset, bro. That's a bar.
It's just the reality, bro. We got to use that motherfucker. Like I said, what I popped it off when you got on here. If you ain't being used, you useless.
Useless.
If you ain't being used, you useless. Why do people keep you around? Trails, why does somebody keep you around? Because you're useful. You're valuable to them. Why would I keep somebody around that's invaluable? I'm not going to keep you around. That don't mean that we can't know each other. Huh?
You know what you told me, bro? It hurt my feelings, bro.
Say it again.
This is what, bro, listen to me, dog. Please do not, no one take this the wrong way. Maddie is my brother, and I love him. I will take a bullet for that man, okay? So.
Maddie just texted me. Go ahead.
Maddie told me one day, I was slacking, right? Maddie don't like small talk. If you ask Maddie a question, Maddie, how do I build a community? If I ask him that question twice, Maddie's thinking, this dude is useless. Like, bro, I told you what to do already. I understand that now. But this is when I first started being around Maddie. He said, Trail, look, I got you in these rooms. You know, you got the resources. You asked whatever. I give you the game. He said this, word for word. You are, what's the statistic for it? You are if it's 5, if you hang around 5 millionaires, you're going to be the 6th, right? He said, Trail, with you being around, you mess up my odds. So what does that mean, Trail? Get on your shit, boy. Because I'm not going to have you around if you're going to mess up my odds.
Big bar.
That's a big bar.
Big bar.
Bro, that bossed me up so crazy.
Big bar.
Even before the money, it made me think, because I was like, bro, a lot of people, I realized even that fact, no disrespect to the queen that said how she interpreted that situation. A lot of people lack communication, which means they lack perspective. That's a big thing.
Big bar.
Big thing, bro. If a lot of people, when I say that story, they're like, man, he's an asshole. Why would he say that to somebody? Because you don't have the perspective to actually look at yourself and dissect and internalize stuff. We're too sensitive. We're too emotional. We take things too personal. He got us on mute. What up, Angie?
Yeah, I got you on mute, fam. You supposed to keep talking, bro. Somebody called.
Oh, I ain't know. It's your line, man. No,
but no, that was a big bar. That was huge. So, that's the reality, man. People got to understand that if you don't take advantage of it, somebody is. Like, I relate more to Diddy than anything. Diddy said, look, man, I'm trying to teach you how to get these bags. He said, but if y'all don't get them, I'm going to get them all. He ain't say somebody else going to get them. That nigga said, I'm trying to help y'all get to these bags, but if y'all don't go get some of these joints, I'm going to get them all. And the problem is y'all going to look at me like this. Y'all going to look at me like this. Like, oh, man, Mitch, he going crazy. He getting all this money. He ain't teaching nobody to do it. No, I've been teaching y'all. Y'all just not executing. Look. Oh, my God. I'm going to just let y'all see it. I don't even want to. I'm going to just let y'all see it. Hold on. I want y'all to just, this is the key. Everybody comment ready if y'all want to see the key to becoming rich right now. Everybody comment ready if y'all want to see the key to becoming rich.
I'm ready.
Everybody comment ready, and if y'all want to see the key, this is only thing you need to do to become rich. This is the only thing you need to do to become rich. This is it. This is all. This is literally all you need to do. Just comment ready so I know y'all paying attention. That's all I want you to do. Do. They ready. All right, cool. Listen.
Take a clean sheet of paper and write down goals and today's date, and then write down 10 goals that you would like to accomplish in the next 12 months, and write them in the present tense. Just write down, I earn, I achieve, I drive such and such a car, I own, whatever it happens to be, and then you follow the 7 steps. Write it down, set a deadline, make a list of everything you have to do to accomplish it, organize the list into a checklist, take action, and then do something every day. If you'll just do this simple exercise, then you'll all be rich.
That's it.
Nothing can stop you but yourself.
That's it. Did y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear it clearly? I'm going to put it right in the audio. Hold on. I want y'all to listen. Wait.
Take a clean sheet of paper and write down goals and today's date, and then write down 10 goals that you would like to accomplish in the next 12 months, and write them in the present tense. Just write down, I earn, I achieve, I drive such and such a car, I own, whatever it happens to be, and then you follow the 7 steps. Write it down, set a deadline, make a list of everything you have to do to accomplish it, organize the list into a checklist, take action, and then do something every day. If you'll just do this simple exercise, then you'll all be rich.
You know that's not fair, right?
What?
You know that's not fair.
Why?
Because you're right. That is easy.
No, that's all you. I did not even say that's easy. That's all you have to do.
It's simple.
That's all you have to do.
But a lot of people ain't gonna. It sounds good to a lot of people. They're not really ready for. It's like it's right there. He said exactly what to do.
That's all you have to do.
That's it. But why is that so hard for people?
Because people are undisciplined. People are distracted. People are not consistent. People can't do what's simple. Because look, let me tell you, half of the people can't do what's simple, right, Trails?
Mm-hmm.
And half of the people are convinced that it's too simple to do.
Yep. So
they're like, oh, it's too simple. It's too easy.
Too good to be true.
People, that's what literally. Look, people literally. I'm talking about, bro. People literally try to prove, oh yeah, you can't get rich doing what Mitch did. They want to spend half of their time to prove that what I'm saying
wrong.
is not right. So they're going to try to do it the most complicated way. But what you'll see is successful people, wealthy people, they try to make everything simple. They try to make everything simple. They want to make money in the easiest way. $500 product, 2,000 people, $1 million. $1,000 product, 1,000 people, $1 million. They try to make it as simple as possible. Okay, cool. We want to make a strategy to where it's so easy a caveman can do it. They don't say, oh, I want to use these complex algorithms and try to make scientific Greek mythology come up in here and then the endoplasmic reticulum goes. We don't want to do that. Why would I want to make the hardest way to make money? I want to make money easy as fuck. I want it to be the easiest way that you can think about. I want it to be the easiest way. Why would I want to make it hard? My boy Steve Jobs said, if you want to learn how to do something easier, hire somebody lazy. They're going to find the easiest way to do it.
That's a bar. Who the hell said that?
Steve Jobs. Hire somebody lazy to get the job done. They're going to make it the easiest way to do that shit.
Yeah, I definitely work smart. I don't play that, bro.
Bro.
I think I learned from y'all, that MWA thing. Bro, I pay people to clean my crib. I gotta fulfill, I don't touch my orders. Because there is somebody in this world that is content. Me and John C. started a cleaning company. We ain't cleaning nothing. But
why would we?
Why would we? We got other people to do it. It's like,
I'm
sorry. It's like what you said with the complicated algorithm. It's crazy, bro, because it's a lose-lose with humans because they don't want to do the super complicated algorithm, right? That's too hard. That's too much work. But I give you a simple. My coaching system is a 9-step because I call it the trimester method. That's how I build mine. It takes 9 months to build the baby. It takes 9 steps to build this business with my steps. So you know what I'm saying? So I give them this easy. That's too easy. It's like when I tell people about people's mindset. When I used to hang around people, when I'm hanging around certain people before I hung around with y'all. Trail, if I would say something like, bro, y'all could do great. You don't got to sell drugs no more. You ain't got to do this. You ain't got to talk like this. Let's talk. Let's respect you. Let's build. Let's do this. Let's learn. Let's read. Trail, you ain't got shit. Why would we listen to you? Why would
people watch your feet more than they watch your mouth.
Watch this. Now that I'm up and I'm talking to them, what do they say then? Man, you a show off. You think you know everything. Everybody not you, Trill. It's like it's a lose-lose with people, bro. And that's why I'm starting to learn how to weed people out. And that's why I'm about to raise my prices because certain people are only going to pay a certain price because they got a certain mindset. I don't want to make myself affordable for everybody anymore. I realize.
Let me explain why that's the key. I said this earlier. I said this on the last YouTube video I dropped yesterday. Bro, at the end of the day, I'm going to know if you serious. It's to know if you serious. I can teach you for free, but it's wasting my time. I'm going to know if I'm working with you and you're an executor, I'm going to know because you can afford to pay for my program.
Yep.
I'm going to know if you're serious. Do y'all understand the time that we waste? We can't get it back. Damn, I wish I wouldn't have sat there and talked to Trails for 2 weeks. Y'all know what I could have been, how much money I would have made, man? Imagine if I was focusing on what I should have been focusing on. I spent time with this nigga every day for 2 weeks teaching this nigga how to literally take his personal credit, start a business, utilize it, get funding for it, start a company, hire people, automate the business, get the policy and procedures made, and then selling that business to a whole person. He ain't even do it. Motherfucker, I wasted 2 weeks. I could have been making millions.
Yep.
I'll know that you're serious if you pay for the shit. Why the fuck am I wasting my time giving it to you for free? If I'm wasting my time, I could have been making money. I can't get that time back no more. God damn it.
Bro, that's crazy, dog. And people don't understand that the money is cool, but somebody told me my prices is too expensive. I said, don't say I'm expensive. You just can't afford me. That's
great value energy, baby.
You know
just tell them if they want to go to Walmart, great value, just say that.
Yep. And then I told her, this is the guy, I told him this too. I said, what did I say? I told him when you pay for everybody want to pay for you just want to pick and choose what you really want to pay for. That's it. Like, don't come at my stuff like, you hit me up. I didn't hit you up. That'd be the funny part. You went in my DMs and hit me up, and you gonna tell me that I'm too expensive, bro?
Listen.
That's like disrespectful, bro.
Yo, it's disrespect. A lot of that stuff is disrespect, but I'm also okay with it. It makes sense to me that they're disrespectful, though. So that's what the understanding had to come with this right here. The understanding had to come with the success. I understand why most people are this way.
Mm-hmm.
Why they don't see the value, because they don't think the way we think. So you got to think long term. If you're thinking short term, $2,500 for a mentorship, $10,000 for a mentorship might seem like it's expensive.
At the moment.
It might seem like it's expensive. You think short term. Poor people think day to day. Middle class people think month to month. Rich people think year to year. Real rich people think decade to decade.
Don't take this bar, Mitch. I don't want to see you post this. I don't want to see nobody. If anybody posts this, you better tag me, because this is the bar today. Okay?
All right, if it's good, I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna give you props every time I say it.
I bet. This is the thing when somebody says something's expensive, right? This is the bar. I wish I had like some music in the background to amp this up. But look, this is the bar. When somebody says something is expensive to me, this is what I say. John C. knows I say this. She's the only one that knows I say this. Trail, your prices are expensive. You have no credibility to tell me anything is expensive, because you don't even know what is really expensive. What is the most valuable thing we have in our life? What is the most valuable thing that we have? Time. Everyone knows that. If you ask anyone that, they're going to say time, right? If that's our most valuable thing, you spend your most valuable thing on Netflix. That's expensive to me. You feel me? That's expensive.
Is that the bar?
That's it. I had it written down. Did you get what I'm saying?
I got a better bar than that.
Let me see. What you got?
This is the reality, bro. It's not about how much something costs. It's about how much it's going to cost you if you don't get it.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
That's it.
That's
how many more times you going to go to a dealership and put down 10 racks for a 2008 car? How many more times you going to pay 3 months rent to get into an apartment that only costs $800 a month? How many times you going to have to, how much is it going to cost you? That's it. How much is it going to cost you if you don't get a mentor? How much is it going to cost you if you don't fix your credit? How much is it going to cost you if you don't start a business? How much is it going to cost you? Because people try to say, oh, I had to pay $2,500 for you. That's it. I'll pay $2,500 to make $1 million any day. I'll pay $100,000 to make $1 million any day. I'll pay $50,000 to make $100,000 any day.
Niggas go to the casino and try to do it $100 to try to go hit the jackpot.
You dig what I'm saying? So just think about this. Now just think about this. How much is it really going to cost you? Because guess what? Poor people pay the most.
Every day.
It's like poor people are rich, if that makes sense.
It look like it. They look
poor
more
people. Poor people live like they're rich.
Facts, bro.
Did you know that?
Facts.
Because poor people pay for way more. Poor people pay for more shoes than rich people.
Rich people get stuff for free. Hey,
we get shit for free.
Bro,
hey, look, and then when you got credit, when you got good credit and you got money, when you got good credit and you got money, you barely pay for anything. You get the cheapest rates. You get the cheapest rates. You pay for something that has a lifetime warranty. You can continue to go get that back